Welcome back to Nightmare Paradise. And we are extremely empty handed, so I am going to be piecing a lot. Last we left off, upgrades, and getting it to a little small remote village called Lastian. Information was being written into Abercrombie by himself, and Solverine kind of taking in the atmosphere of Lastian and just thinking.
Here.
Oh, great.
Oh, what's up, Casey?
Okay, so don't have to
Anyways.
PC as much,
Yay.
but pretty much that's all that happened last time. Guys pretty much cleared out from the dreams, talked about everything. You arrived at Lastian, and Solverine is just daydreaming just a little bit. Now to Lastian, as I mentioned, this place has pretty much just like small houses. A few are halfling huts, kind of like hobbit huts. A few market stands just for fruit, just a little bit of weapon as well. And looking around, most of the guards that were originally in Tamriel are here, kind of cleaning off most of the gunk from them. This day is up to you. What do all of you want to do here?
Well, first and foremost, how high is the... Oh, wait, no, there's no day and night. There's, like, it's only night, and there's, like, different moons.
Yes.
I remember.
Quite-
What moon is it? Like, if in the feeling of how this world works, what time of day would it be considered right now?
Well, again, how Abercrombie has it written down for you, and I hope you have this written down in your notes. Quite literally, in the plane that you are in, Chalice has 3 different moons. Red sun being morning and day, blue being night and afternoon, purple being dusk, and the layaway break for the actual afternoon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course, I have it written down. I just, in the moment, I didn't think about that, but... In that sense, what time of day would it be right now?
I just said day.
Gotcha.
It would be day right now because the red moon is out, like, quite
I
literally.
like to explore the markets.
And since Tamriel isn't here, it really is hard for you to tell, like, what it looks like, because there are stars in the sky, but they're not a lot of stars.
Well, so far, I've gotten my fill for the quiet air. I kind of want to explore this place a little bit, but I don't want to go alone.
Yeah.
So
I'll go with you.
Yeah, I'll walk with Falchion and Torvald.
By the way, if I'm being like a little bit standoffish, it's because I'm currently leveling up my character because we're supposed to be level 10, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you for saying something. Check level I am.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can't be surprised. I really can't.
It's me. You know I'm never prepared.
Torvald, Falchion, and Solverine are just walking around and get a gather, like a gather of this place. Kino is walking around to a weapons cleric.
Is there anything interesting that catches my eye?
Perception.
Perception. You got it. On D20, don't screw me.
I'm gonna tell you, if you get a nat 1, don't worry, just tell me the full roll.
No, it's a 19 plus 3, so it's a dirty 20.
Only thing that's catching your eye is just a few of the arquebuses.
You the archivists. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Arquebus, gun. They're guns.
Oh, okay, I was saying, I'm gonna pretend like I know what that is.
That's what.
I'm gonna grab one.
That's what they call the pistols.
Sure.
That's what they call the revolvers, arquebuses. Arquebus.
Oh, okay. From looking at it, would I be able to tell if it's better than mine? The one I currently have?
The one that you have is just a standard revolver. The ones that are on like that stand, they're Star Wheels.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to who's running the stand? The merchant.
The merchant, it's just like a human. He's kind of just like cleaning up a few stuff, fixing up a few shields, polishing the swords. Just kind of like configuring
Alright.
the table.
I'm gonna get his attention. Excuse me, how much for this? Oh, I pick it up and like show him.
You see him grab the gun from you, kind of looking at it. Well, it is a Star Wheel, so Star Wheels are pretty expensive. Well,
so we talking.
Well, regular buses, especially since this is a revolver model, it's not the blunderbuss. So it's going to be like 240.
240. I'm gonna take out my revolver and be like, how much would it be if I traded this as collateral?
Well, he kind of like looks at it. How rusted is this?
It's pretty worn from over the years of him having. It's not too badly because he cleans it every day, but it's pretty worn. It's got a few scratches in it. It's just a standard revolver.
Just kind of looks at it. Well, it is still in mint condition, even though it's been used. I could probably sell the scrap for like 120.
So with that combined with your price, how much are you willing to drop it now?
It'd be 120 with the trade. You still owe me 120.
Can I haggle him?
Yeah, you can. How much of the price are you trying to go down?
I'm trying to go a couple hundred more.
All right, it'll be persuasion.
Persuasion, don't you dare fuck me.
I
Look,
promise it'll go to good use.
That's a 16 plus 4.
All right, a dirty 20. Kind of looking at it. I could probably haggle it
I'm
down.
leveling up my character.
I'll drop it 20 gold pieces, so it'd just be 100.
All right, so I'm gonna hand him 100 gold pieces.
Hand him the gun and the 100 gold pieces. He kind of hands you the Star Wheel. A Star Wheel arquebus is pretty much, it's a revolver. Arquebus is the revolver. The Star Wheel is, you have to, when you spin the gun, it's a D4 to spin, not only for the regular bullet type, it also is a way for it to not, for the misfire as well. 1, 2, failure, 3, 4, pass.
Okay. And what was for the pass?
It's 3, 4 for the pass, 1, 2 fail. It's a D4.
Alright, cool.
Alright.
I just give him the gold and walk away.
There are bullet types with the arquebus. Because even though it is a special one, and you spin the chamber, the bullets in this are just like the regular hollow point. You have an incendiary, a poison, and an acid one.
Alright. How much would it cost for a few rounds of the poison?
Oh, no, they're in the gun. It's the Star Wheel itself.
Oh, they're already in the gun. Oh, okay. I thought you meant that's ammo I can buy. I was like, I'll buy some poison. That sounds nice.
Because, the ammo itself, it works on the regular ammo, but in this Starlock, when you spin the gun after doing your misfire roll, it will it'll be like magical eyes, auto switch to the element.
Oh, kind of like the one gun I gave you back in my original campaign.
Yeah, actually, instead of a D4, it's a D6 that you gave me.
Okay. Nice.
Now, the Star Wheel, it is when you do the misfire, it's a D4. When you do the element, 1 on the D4 is the regular hollow point, which is just regular damage. On Number 2 on the D4, it's the incendiary, aka fire. 3 is the poison, and 4 is the acid.
Nice. Okay, so it's like literally a just luck of the draw.
Alright. Also, with the Star Wheel, if you have a feat, the feat you have is Gunner, right?
Yeah.
Alright. It is just pretty much a good. It, it's not too big of like a deal with the gun. At least you're able to keep a steady aim. Like if you were to shoot if you shoot regularly and like you get like a misfire, like a 2, it won't damage the gun. It'll still fire off, but you have to clean out the gun. So you'd still get the damage side. But if it rolled a 1, the star wheel itself breaks and you have to replace the star wheel and repair it. So if you roll a 1, the gun
So
will
it's a lot
fire.
like a tinker's check in a way.
Yeah, the gun will fire, the gun will break, and then you have to like fix the gun.
I got you. That's fair.
All right, you walk off. Is that pretty much all that you want?
Other than that, can I do just like a basic perception check around this area to see kind of like what the vibe is, like the guards and stuff?
Yeah. Give me a perception.
Okay. Alright. That is a B. That's a 17 in total.
The guards from Tamriel, they from Oasis, they're not really they're still not kind of straight after like the events that happened before. They're still kind of shooken up about what happened in Oasis, how pretty much their home was destroyed, and now being in a farther place away from Oasis, they're still kind of bothered by it. So it's pretty much all you can tell.
Okay. I guess I'll just go back to the group. That's all I wanted.
All right. Solverine, Falchion, looking around, like where exactly you're gonna look around first? Like you're just like spot the whole entire village itself, or just walking around to see what happens?
Just kind of walking around and taking it in. I'll kind of walk back into like where the houses are, and not really like trying to intrude on anybody. Just kind of walking around.
Yeah, you can just see like a few people, nook and crannies, halflings of sorts, gnomes, dwarves, humans, elves. It's just like a small little remote village.
Mm-hmm.
A few people have cats, dogs, a few foxes, and I would say you do kind of like walk past like 2 people who are kind of covered in gunk and mud.
Just kind of like, just kind of look towards Torvald, and I'm just like, this is a lot like my village. It is, but not quite. It's missing something. It's missing the ocean.
Torvald kind of looks and says, "Well, Abercrombie said we're not even near your place. It'd take like another day's journey to get to your place. So, we have. I mean, from what you've told us about your place, you said it is kind of like more upbeat around here. I kind of expected more."
Mm-hmm.
I would say kind of like still walking around. you do kind of like overhear like those two people like talking as one of them is they're both like cleaning each other off a little bit. One is kind of mad that they ran into the fray without like any plan, while the other one just like stood behind, healed, and got
Sorry
like
about that. I'm back.
like forced into more mud. It's just like a whole entire tidbit between both of them. Like, they're just kind of like rambling off at each other.
Mm-hmm.
But if anything, you guys walking around, it's pretty much just what you expect of a remote village. Small, a few people in and out, a few adventurers in and out.
Now, I'm not seeing anybody that's like eyeing us any suspiciously, right? I
No,
don't think my passive insight's good enough to really detect that anyway.
no, you have like your passive insight and perception are fine. It's just no one's looking at all of you.
Yeah. Okay, that is refreshing to know. I just kind of actually, now that we've been walking for a little bit, is there like a cliffside somewhere like to get a view over kind of the surrounding landscape?
Yes, there is.
All right, I'm gonna kind of go check that out. I'll split from the group if they are less interested.
I did say this is your guys' thing, so like you guys can look around anywhere. It's your choices.
All right, I'll go ahead and just kind of tell Falchion and Torvald where I'm going. I'll let them know where I'm going. So, hey, there's a little cliffside over there. I'm gonna go check out the view. If you're interested. Just kind of leave it up in the air. See what they think.
Yeah.
It's like Kane who follows you. Just doesn't say anything, just follows.
Alright. Yeah, I would say we've done a full circle at this point and come back to where we started.
Yeah.
I'll walk over to the cliffside
And I'm right
and
behind
just kind of take in the view. Sit down on the edge. How destroyed does this place look past the cliffside?
Lestian is not destroyed. Oasis, from what you can tell at this, like for your passive perception, you can only see like a good bit of portion of like a statue broken.
This place is not safe from calamity as well.
Lestian,
Oh, it's not as bad as Oasis.
because the thing is, I said before, like Lestian has not been touched.
Yeah.
Can I roll a perception to see if there's any defenses put in place to protect this place?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, besides the like watchtowers at the or when we first came in.
Yeah, beside those, obviously. Would this be a perception, right?
Yeah.
It's a 16 in total.
On a 16, there are no defensive fires around, but there is like small blockades. That is like the closest thing to defense that you probably would get.
Alright. Just by looking around, just within that same role, is there anything that would catch my eye that I would think either suspicious or just interesting to look at?
No, but the only thing that would be like catching like your attention the most on like interesting is probably still the horizon of not only where you guys are, but where Oasis was. That's pretty much like the only thing that you can tell.
Okay.
Other than that, nothing suspicious.
Okay.
Okay. just kind of like while we're sitting there, I'll just kind of the wind started blowing, and kind of cross my arms and look out. I just say, "This place, it's a lot more peaceful. You would almost think there's nothing bad happening behind the scenes."
Are you saying it's the Kano?
Yeah, anyone who's
Oh.
listening.
Yeah, it would be Kano. He just kind of like, he doesn't sit, but he stands like kind of near you. He's like, He's like, that's most places, really, if you think about it. Most places are like that. They don't want the people to know. Or if the people do know, they're not acting like it.
That's a lot from a little guy like you.
Seen a lot, been through a lot.
You seem older than you are.
Haha, me and you both wish we knew that answer.
Yeah, and here I am. I never really feel like I've stopped being a kid, just kind of forced into this. I still like to play with my machines.
So you got your machines? I got mine. I'm gonna spin my revolver like the cowboy movies type shit.
Oh, whoa, that's a new one. You didn't get. Wait, where did you get
Yeah, I'm
that?
showing out and off. He's like, yeah, I got picked up in the market. You know, when we first got here, just gotta upgrade.
It looks cool, I guess. I don't know if. Is it cool to say it's cool or what?
Nah, it's cool to say it's cool.
That is cool.
There's a lot of cool ones in it.
Pretty cool.
Kanan doesn't have enough intelligence for this.
Just kind of nod.
Yeah, yeah, I have a -1 intelligence, so I'm just gonna nod.
Meanwhile, my socially awkward is not getting. Anyway.
Nope. Both of the two most socially awkward characters.
Falch,
Lovely.
Falchion, what would you be doing at this time?
What?
Frappuccino.
Falchion,
Oh.
what would you be doing at this time? Oh god.
Gabe.
Gabe.
Oh, he might have. Hang on. I think he stepped away from his computer.
Oh god. Oh, okay. Well, then, Theramore, what would you be doing at this time?
I think just writing. I don't think I would want to leave the campsite.
He's talking to my dad.
Because you guys are in Lastion, you could walk around if you wanted to.
Sorry, I had to take care of something.
All
Was there
right.
something you needed from me?
Yeah. What would Falchion be doing?
Well, I haven't flown in a while. I think I'd spread my wings and just kind of survey the area from the air.
All right. Flying around perception.
Let me go ahead and roll that. That's a natural 20 for a total of 29.
You are kind of like flying around for a little bit, and you are. I did mention before, like it's a very small place in Lastian.
Yeah, I guess the main thing I would be looking for is anything that looks like it could pose a threat to us, or something that could help us.
It is a small place in Lastian. Pretty much, you like scan the area within like at least like 45 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like scanning more of Lastian, you see a razor wing fly through. Razor wing is more like I'm doing this for like your tribal speech. Razor wing is like a form of tribe member, not of your tribe.
Wait, Razorwing is my tribe.
Not razor wing. Fuck.
So it's a different tribe?
Not razor wing. It is a it's a spear wing. My bad, spear winged.
So the spear wings. Is this a tribe of Aarakocra?
No, you only just see one person.
Just one person who belongs to that tribe.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I think I'll once I've surveyed the rest of it, I'll come back and descend over there. And do they appear dangerous, or are they just kind of like chilling?
No, but she does seem to be berating someone.
Well, who's she? Who's the person she's talking to?
It's kind of an adventurer that has like a knack for being too boisterous.
So
Kind
I
of
he's just kind of like he showed off a bit too much.
not showed off, more like being like, oh, like I'm actually the one in the right while you're in the wrong, while she's
Oh,
actually
he just
Mhm.
typically likes to argue.
being a dick. Yes.
Yes. I'm gonna just descend down there and I'll be like, well, oh, this isn't a bad time.
You are just hearing the conversation of like
Yeah, I think I would descend kind of a little bit off because it'd be kind of awkward if I just dropped right in the middle of their conversation. I'm just kind of like gonna land off, kind of like try to sneak, I guess. So
uh,
like I don't want to really be noticed by them.
stealth.
Okay, let me roll that. That's a 24.
You were just hearing the conversation going off of like the guy immediately like, well, if those things even exist, do you really think they're gonna touch this place? I mean, like, even if they get close, not only do we have a few guards here, like of our own, plus the ones from Oasis, we would quite literally stomp them because we have an adventurer like me, a huntsman, like a few other elves in here. We can have like
So
one of
there's a
the
bunch of
humans here.
elves.
They're like how I've mentioned before. It is mixed in with halfling, gnome,
Halfling
dwarf.
elves. I guess one thing I'm trying to pick out from their conversation is they're referring to a certain group as them, who I'm assuming to be people they're on the lookout for and that they're looking to like subdue or like their enemies.
Gabe,
I'm trying to figure out who this them that they're referring to is.
Gabe, let me finish.
Sorry.
They're referring to because in this place it is filled with halfling, gnome, elf, humans, dwarves. It's filled with like the brim like of people in this remote village. But he is labeling off people that like if this place were to get attacked, they have these people, not saying that they are going to hunt down these people.
I see. So they're saying, "Oh, relax. If we get attacked, we're fine because we have these people,
Yeah, because
and because I'm here."
quite literally he said they got a person like me that is
Yep.
on the offense. They have a like a few elves here that are huntsmen. They have humans
Mhm.
here that are like quick to the decks, like clippers. They have a few dwarves over here that are Templars and flowers that are healing flowers. They
Yep.
have pretty much nook and cranny of people who can pick up a weapon and fight. If these things were going to attack, they would have done it already. Then you hear the avian immediately say, "Well, last time I checked, this place is very, very small. Those guards from Oasis are pretty much kind of like holding off to their own little small no feathers. If they were going to do something, they would have done it by now. But no, they've been stuck here picking goo off their spears and their cloaks. Trust me. None of us here are prepared. You are not prepared. They are not prepared. While most of my people in our tribe of Spearwings, we are prepared. You guys aren't. So you can have us as allies, or we'll just leave you here to your own little
Come to
problems.
think of it, even even if they have quote unquote these good warriors on their side, this island is this place wherever we are is still small and could get easily surrounded by a big force, and there's nothing they could do. So we really need all the help we can get in defense of an attack. So I'm kind of curious to see what this Spearwing tribe is like. Whenever they finish, I'm assuming if she like goes to fly off back to go report back somewhere, I would try to follow her to like see where she's going.
They start to like go onto a rant to where the avian immediately finishes off, kind of like just stomps her talon onto the ground and looks. You guys are going to be dead if you don't do anything. You barely even have a good defense system. Just because you have a watchtower does not make you like invincible. Like she immediately like stomps the ground twice, jumps into the air, and starts floating off at a very, very, very fast pace.
I think I'll try to catch up with her, but first I'm gonna take a finger to my communication ring, touch it to my temple, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, I met some interesting people over here. They seem to be talking about defending this place.
You don't touch
I'm
your
going to
temple?
go follow." Yeah, I'm just messaging from the communication ring to my party, telling them that I'm heading out here to follow this person from the Spearwing tribe. I'm gonna try to find out more about them. I take off after her.
No. She is moving fast, so what is your passive perception?
My passive perception is a 19. My speed is 45.
She is moving at 85, like she's moving as fast as she can.
So if I dash, I'd be at 90.
Hmm.
Nice.
We receive this pretty fast, right?
Yeah, I think it's instantaneous. If it's the sending cantrip, it's instantaneous.
Okay,
Okay, good.
okay, I'm gonna tell you this to give you a refresher. The ring, you don't need to touch your temple. You can just touch
Yeah,
the
I was
ring.
just doing that for flavor.
Yeah, so you're doing this flavor, don't worry. And it's not sending, it's just PSI. It's just you using telepathy. It's just
Yeah.
like a telepathy
Yeah.
So
ring.
when I created the homebrew thing to kind of fit what it is,
Oh,
I
he just
put it.
tacked on sending
Yeah, I
just
tacked
so
on
that we
sending
could.
so that you know kind of what it's supposed to do in theory, even though it's not technically sending.
Yeah.
It
True.
only appears when you attune to the item. That's the
Yep.
kind of gist of it. Anyway, so that's what he means by use the sending feature. Is that's how I
Yeah,
kind of
that's how
made
Mike put it on the
look to
homebrew.
work on the D&D Beyond page.
I mean, I did tell him how to put it down, and it's just he put it in sending.
Yep.
So yeah, so I'm basically just telling the party that like, hey, found some people over here. Uh, they're they like think they're well prepared, but this other Aarakocra person, this avian from the Spearwing tribe, is trying to say that they're not, and if they want to be protected, then they should be allies with them. So I'm gonna follow her. She seems to be heading back to the Spearwing tribe to see what they're all about.
Sure, you're welcome
I
to kind of
haven't.
check it
I'll
out.
say. I'll also specify. I haven't been spotted yet.
Alright. Don't
Like
get
they
killed.
don't know I'm following them.
Or you are doing a sneaky mission. Okay, I don't think you have to be wary, but you haven't been seen yet, I guess.
So is she flying over the water?
Like, there is no water where you guys
It's
are.
not
I'm not.
quite at the
Hmm,
coast yet.
I'm not sure why I assumed that that we were on an island. I assume we were on an island.
Well, Tamriel is just a really big island.
It is a
but
really
It's like a
But like this
basically what a
current
continent is.
place
Quite
that we're
literally.
on is like a certain small province.
I literally said they're a small remote village. Small remote village.
It's a village that's not a coastal village.
Okay, because if it was on the ocean, I was thinking like if I fly after her, no matter what, like people would look to the distance and see me just flying, and they'd be
You're
like,
good,
"Oh,
bro.
you're being
You're
followed
good.
by
Just stay to the
somebody."
treetops.
So yeah, I think I'll try to be like as low as I can, trying to follow her, just so that I'm like harder to spot.
Alright, give me a stealth again.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah,
This time
that's all I say.
it's
Matt.
a 31.
Alright. You
That was a
are
natural 18 on the dice.
you are able to like keep entirely hidden without like baiting off because like she is like starting to fly fast, and you are
Should I
able
do
to
like an
catch them.
acrobatics to make sure that I can like weave around the treetops so I don't like hit them? I feel like
Uh,
I would be just good enough at flying to be able to avoid that anyway.
no, with the stealth, it's for you to not get seen. So I would say it's flavor text.
Okay, got it. Oh yeah, flavor text that I'm like weaving around the treetops. Okay, got it.
You're able to like keep entirely hidden. She's like starting to like fly around and do like a few formations to where she's like stopped in the air, spin drop, and you finally do have a good look on her. Her wings are pretty much straightforward. It's on her back and not her hands, like you.
Oh, so she has hands. So she's not. Oh wait, Aarakocras also have hands.
Yeah, I had literally asked you the first time, are your wings on your back or are they on your hands? You mentioned your hands. And I literally kept drawing you like Rivali.
Oh, I thought I said my back because my character's portrait has had them on the back the whole time, and I think even my hero forge had it on the back too.
Alright, so they are on your back. Making sure this
Yeah.
is like the last time I'm gonna ask you. It's on your
Yeah,
back.
because also if I guess I could wield a bow like with my feet, but I don't feel like that's a thing appropriate for D&D, so it wouldn't make sense to be able to like fly and shoot a bow if my wings weren't on my back.
Well, the thing is, even with them being on your hands instead of your back, you'd still be able to kind of still float. You'd still float and then catch your bearings and fly.
Yeah.
But
But anyway, I guess for clarification, yeah, they are on my back. So her wings are also on her back and she has hands.
yeah, it's pretty much just feather hands.
Mm-hmm.
Her wings are pretty much what you expect of a falcon's.
Okay.
She is a falcon, but she's more kind of blondish in a way, like dirty blonde, more like the brown showing on her wings for like a deeper palette, while the rest is like a sunset blonde.
Yep.
Kind of wearing trouble, like a little bit of like trouble paint on the tips of her feather hand. Uh, Traced on her wings, and she does kind of like pull down a circlet from her head straight down to her neck, like like it's a necklace. From a circlet to a necklace, basically. Kind of like
Mm-hmm.
looks around for a bit, grabs like the necklace, and starts blowing into the necklace to where you hear a whistle come straight from the necklace.
Huh.
It's a Aztec whistle.
Oh, like one of those like death whistle things.
Oh no! Not one for battle, one for signals. Not the death whistles.
Okay. When you said Aztec whistle, my thought immediately went to Terraria Calamity, the Ravager whistle.
No, not the screeching of the Chaclone coming out of the sky. No, not that one.
Yeah.
Just a Aztec or
Like a
Seltricks whistle.
wee
It's just
wee.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
to where kind of
Got
like
it. So I'm still trying to keep a low profile. So she's landed.
yeah, she's landed and she's sounded off the signal.
Okay, so I'm like kind of like staying low. What does their camp look like? I guess she's at their camp.
Yeah, when she did that, you kind of see a bristle of like a lot of vines and bushes open up,
Oh, so
and
it's kind of like hidden.
mhm, to where you kind of
And I'm
see
guessing that whistle is supposed to be like an entry password of sorts. Or like if
insight,
you don't have that, you can't get in.
insight.
Let me go ahead and roll that. That is a... Oh! It was literally an 18 and then it rolled over to a 2. That's a 7.
You cannot tell from what you think it could be. It's probably just her playing a little bit of a flute. From what I can tell on the 7 I could give you, it does pertain to her getting inside. So you do kind of see her get inside immediately to where the bushes and like the vines close back on itself.
Hmm. Interesting. So I guess I would be able to tell that without one of those things that she has, I won't be able to get in there.
Probably.
I mean, I could try, but I would probably just get found, and they would be like, "Bro, what are you doing, bro?" Does there seem to be any other entrances around here, or is that like the only thing I can see?
The only thing that you can see, everything else is cut off by rock.
Hmm. So that's just like a draping vines thing that. So it's like a cave.
Yeah, you could say that. Even if I would say, even if you've like filled up all the way to the top to see if there's like a top entrance, it's just covered by rock.
Okay. Like a hole in the ground, basically,
Sure.
or a den. I guess a den. Um. So I'm wondering if I should. So I'm gonna go ahead and say through the communication ring. So I guess the Spearwing tribe lives in this like rock fortress with a vine door on the front, and the lady I was following blew a whistle and then it opened. She went in and then it closed. Uh, should I stop here and turn around since I don't think I'll be able to get in without one of those? Or should I try to find a method and keep investigating here?
I think
Are you asking
honestly,
all of
if
us?
it's a little difficult to get in at this point, make
Telling,
note of their location and come back.
I would say telling all of
Okay.
you, but Kino is the only one that can't understand.
Because he don't
Oh,
have the ring.
because he doesn't have the ring.
He doesn't
That's
have a
true.
ring.
Yeah, I'm sitting here confused.
So, like, I guess you would. Well, Sovereign, unless he's choosing to talk out loud.
No, I'm talking just in the ring.
Dang.
Yeah,
Uh,
you're going crazy.
Yeah, Kino, you were just like looking at him, not speaking at all. Like he's just kind of like holding his ear.
Yeah, I'm just gonna slowly start like scooting a little bit away from him, thinking he's a little nuts.
Mm-mm-mm. Anyhow, so then I'm gonna be like, well, okay. Um, I guess what I could try to do is sneak up to the entrance, and I have proficiency with bird pipes. Do I have bird pipes?
If they're in your inventory.
I do not have bird pipes. I wonder if I can like. Well, have you heard of like a grass whistle?
Yeah, in two different versions of actually me blowing grass and me playing Legend of Zelda.
That's what I'm talking about, brother. So I'm trying to look for like some sort of grass like that I could like pick up and use as a makeshift whistle,
Well, it's a weed, and there would be weed.
like some sort of thing. So there is some. I
Oh
guess
yeah,
I can just kind of find it.
because it's like Link blows into weed. He blows into like a grass weed.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take one of those, and then I'll go up to the door. But before I go up to the door, I'm gonna like do some practice blows to see if I can like get it, because I do kind of like have a beak and not like a typical. So I'm trying to figure out if I can. Well, I have proficiency with bird pipes, so I mean that shouldn't be much of a problem.
Oh yeah, it's
I
bird
guess I'll
pipe
try to like blow it and see if, like, can I make the whistle sound?
performance.
Okay, that is a 10.
A few strands of notes come up, but not perfect. They're kind of like disoriented.
Hmm.
As this is
Okay, let's
happening,
practice run.
can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh crap. That's an 11. It was a natural 20, but it rolled over to an 8.
As you go to like blow in, like giving like the distort notes, you feel something hit you straight into your neck.
I'm just like, oh dang, I've been tased, and I just fall over.
And like you start getting drowsy and knocked out where you've been hit with a dart.
Can I like go through the communication ring and say I've been hit, my coordinates are blah, blah, blah.
You get the first few words, I've run, and just communication falls immediately.
Oh, I'm so glad you let us know where the location was before you passed out.
Oh yeah, he
I
said
think
what
I
the
I
did. You
didn't
location.
did
actually
ask
know.
me. Yeah, you guys did ask me to send their location.
I'm not being sarcastic.
Yeah,
It's a 30-minute
yeah,
walk.
because I was gonna say I did already
Alright.
send the location.
Uh, so I kind of just say out loud. Wait, I speak into the ring. Falchion? Falchion, you there?
You get nothing.
Theramore on the line. I do it to everybody, and I just say, not good. Falchion has been spotted, and he's been. I think he passed out.
Dimmy immediately. Falchion passing out.
He went to go investigate a nearby
Well, Demi has a
settlement.
communication ring too, so she would have heard it, wouldn't she?
That's
I
why I
don't
said.
think she does.
I literally said Demi repeats and literally said, really, passed out. Demi has one of the
Oh, okay.
rings.
Gotcha.
Because she's the one who gave all the rings out.
And I just say,
Yeah.
not because he wanted to. I think he was. He said, "I've been hit."
Technically serves him right. He went off without letting any of
Yeah,
us
without
catch up
even
to him
like.
and telling us where we were at.
So, anyways, I know where he is. I think. So let's
I
go pick
think.
him up.
From what you can
Oh
tell,
boy.
it's a 30-minute walk. Even with a run, it's still only 30 minutes.
I'll say
I
if I can
think he's
parkour
like
through
30
some
minutes
trees, can I
away.
make it faster?
Even if
just
you
kind of-
parkour through the trees, it still take 30 minutes because you'd be
I
draining your
go
stamina.
into speed suit and I grab Kinu and start running.
Alright, all of you start running that direction, correct?
How
My
fast is your
speed
speed with
suit
speed
is
suit?
And I'm gonna
50.
take my sweet ass time. I'm just gonna walk there.
Is that 50 without dashing?
50 without dashing. So dashing, it's 100.
Dang, my speed was only
But if
45,
you're
dashing 90.
carrying somebody, your speed is half.
It is.
Just
That's
by
true.
the way.
So it'd be 50.
So it would be 25 if I. Yeah, okay. Well, okay, not carrying Kinu. Kinu turned into a racehorse or something. I'm running.
Oh, yeah, I can shapeshift into flying things. By the way.
Question:
I got
what level
five
is your?
druid.
You're level 5 druid and a level what
Five
domain?
level.
All right, what domain did you go?
Oh, moon circle. Oh, double check. Double check.
All right,
I think you have to be at least level 8 druid to fly.
yeah. So you are able to turn
If I remember correctly. I haven't played druid in a while.
challenge. Well, you were land at the time too, and it's like level.
Yeah.
It is level 8 though. All right.
So even though your character level is higher than 8, your druid level is not 8.
All right.
So you got to run
Level 8 is for fly or swim. Level 4 is for swimming, since he's moon.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it doesn't have flying speed. Okay, yeah, so I can do running things or swimming things, but I cannot do.
Yeah.
You should be at challenge rating
And also the
1/2. So pretty much you can turn into an animal that is at 1/2, fourth, and eighth, 16th, 30,
oh,
32.
Yeah,
sorry to
if I
interrupt.
remember
To answer
correctly,
your
I think.
question, I'm on Circle Dreams, not Moon. I was wrong.
Oh,
Circle Dreams.
dreams. You want supports. It'd still be like one. I think it's still like 1/2.
It's either a half or a fourth. I
It's
don't.
either half or fourth.
But either way, you should be able to do racehorse, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's a 1/2 or lower that doesn't have flying, and I've seen it before.
Oh snap! If you go riding horse, you're faster than me.
Yeah. He can still go that same route.
Riding horse is 60.
I guess I'll wild shape into a horse. Riding
Sick.
horse.
All right. You start constricting and turning into a stallion.
E.
Heck yeah.
All right, all of you are starting to head that way.
The reason my speed
That
suit
ain't
makes me
Megan, but that's
faster
still a
is that I'm
stallion.
like on stilts, so I can like run heavier and harder.
You
Shoot.
you guys are like pacing it like as time is going by, kind of like running it and walking, jaunting over there, trying to keep
Did I
track of everything.
snore through the communication ring?
I
No,
don't think it's
because
that kind of sleep.
as
And you
soon as
have to consciously be thinking about it.
you have to be conscious.
Oh yeah, true.
That's the one thing.
If you're not conscious, communication does not go through.
Okay.
You immediate like as you guys are like running through, like trying to head to the area. We are gonna cut straight to Falchion. A good 15 minutes
Mm-hmm.
till like you wake up. You are tied, hanging upside down. The blood has not reached to your head entirely yet, but you are drowsy, kind of waking up, doing like a very big yawn.
Hmm.
And kind of like waking up, eyes entirely, since you're like hanging upside down, you're noticing that there is a griffin looking at you entirely, about to like eat you whole. Like its beak is open up immediately, to where you hear a voice. Sarsha, stop. Kind of like making the griffin kind of go back, chittering and kind of like growling a little bit, kind of walks back. And you see
It's kind of
a
like what the heck?
kind of see a spearwing walk up to you. This one's a male. Kind of walks up to you.
Oh, what's up, my dude?
I am not your dude.
Okay. What's up, dude?
You mind telling me why a Razorwing is doing here?
You know of my people?
I mean, most of us avians have to know each other. I mean, not physically, platonically. We kind of got to know everything. I mean, the first avians that were ever born were Razorwings. Everyone knows
Wait,
this.
wait a minute. So
You
does
would
that
know.
mean
The
you've
thing,
seen other razor wings?
the thing is, you would know this because Razorwings were born first.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, he's looking. I mean, I've seen a handful of Razorwings. We kind of helped you guys. Remember?
Wait, where are they?
Well, I've seen you before. Like, not you, but I've seen your type before. I don't know where they
When? How
are.
long?
Uh,
I need to. Where are they?
I don't know. Probably like And like a good 6 years ago.
That's too long.
Oh yeah, again, I haven't seen any more of you. I mean, you're like the first one I've seen in years.
I just kind of like chuckle to myself, just like, here I was thinking I wasn't alone. How naive.
Well, you're telling me there's no more
I don't
razor
say that
rings?
part out loud. I
Kind
don't
of,
say that part out loud.
kind of like looks at you. What, did you really think you'd be like the only razor wing that pretty much any of us have seen? I mean, besides myself.
I just kind of like stare at him blankly, and then I'm like, anyway, nice place you got here.
Well, that was until Sarsha tried to bite off your head. Which is
Who?
like,
I'm like looking. I'm like turning my head over to look,
it's the giant griffin that he told to get back.
and then I just kind of go, ooh, hi, and I just turn back.
Sarsha's a.
How? I didn't know they got that big.
You are kidding. Like, I mean, owlbears get big, but like this is like at least a rare species of the griffin that we haven't seen in a while. But besides getting into like good fancies, you mind telling me why you are on Spearwing land?
Why am I here? Um. Well, I. I'm actually.
The blood is going fast.
I'm just like. I was thinking about. You see, one of your messengers was over talking to one of the guys from the outpost at the small village, and talking about being allies to fend off an attack. And so I just wanted to see what you guys were all about. You know, if you're gonna be helping those people and all.
You kind of see him like flinch back a little bit. Oh, she would go out there. Hold on. You seem docile from the weapons
I
that we
mean,
kind of
yeah,
picked
I'm
off of you.
still kind of coming off of being sedated.
Kind of like looking like we did kind of strip all the weapons that you have on you. We can't be too easy.
Oh, oh yeah, you did kind of take all of my belongings.
You kind of see him like fly up, cuts the rope. You land on the ground. Just take 1 point of damage.
Uh, there, instead of being at 91, I'm now at 90.
Kind of like unties you entirely and throws a pattern of clothing to you. You might want to put those on.
I just kind of put them on real quick, and I just say, "What's your name, by the way?"
Oh,
Or I say, "What do people call you, by the way?"
I'm Linux.
Linux, like the computer.
Well, Linux. Yeah, sure. Linux, or what most people usually call me around here, just Link.
Let's go, my boy. Hey, look, did it offend you guys that bad when I tried to blow him in the grass? That you had to sedate me.
What?
No, I'm just
What?
saying that was the last thing I remember doing. I tried to blow a whistle in the grass, and then I just felt something jump up and bit me.
Wait. Yeah. We have to be a little bit careful. Around here, it's kind of, crazy.
Oh, I can see that.
A part of Tamriel has already fallen. We're not going to let this place fall as well.
It's been a while since I've been back to Tamriel. Ever since the Seltricks have been about.
Is that what they're calling those things?
The Shadow Beasts.
Yeah. I mean, pretty
Yeah.
much we've just been calling them Shadowkins.
I mean, that's a good enough name for them as anything. As long as we know what we're talking about, I think that's what matters.
Well, time to show you around the territory. Also, I'll try to see if I can get her to come back and apologize to you.
I'm just like, oh, nice, a guided tour. Oh, can I? In what part of the tour do I get my stuff back?
Maybe if you're not gonna go into like a full killing spree in like probably
Come
15
on, do I
minutes.
look like the kind of guy that kills people?
You're
I'm
right.
literally 3 levels in Rogue, 7 levels in Ranger, with the Gloomstalker Assassin build.
Looking at you, your Razor Wing in most Razor Wings first model is kill first, then question aftermath.
Well, seeing as you're not dead yet, I think you don't have to worry about that.
It's like kind of like scrunching out, like grabbing his head. Lord, kind of scratches. Also, I did kind of like we had like a few people scanning you a little bit. All right, you're a bounty hunter and you're a Sagittarius, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Sagittarius being the
Is that
Gloomstalker.
what they're calling me now?
Oh yeah, Sagittarius is the hunter subclass of Gloomstalker, while for the Freebirds, bounty hunter is the assassin.
Let's go, baby.
Well, correction, not bounty hunter, hitman.
The Hitman.
Yeah,
I'm a Sagittarius Hitman.
kind of like looks at you. Okay. Now, kind of like wondering, scars in a while. What happened to you, Razor Wings, exactly? I mean, there was,
What do you mean, what happened?
there
I
was like,
wasn't there to see it.
you guys, like, there was like a fuck ton of you guys.
Well, put simply, they're all dead.
Well, that's not peachy. Well,
I'm the last one.
you're the last of the Razor Wings. Huh.
I would have been a leader, but now I'm just the leader of a valley of dry bones.
Okay, then, so we're not too far from the bush. I'm about to be a leader myself. And if
Well,
anything, and kind of like looking around where like Sarsha is like kind of sniffing you up and down, he kind of like snaps his hand like this. Sarsha, stop!
I'm just like, ugh, that thing scares me.
Again, he doesn't bite. Well,
Not yet, anyway.
won't bite.
I mean, I just say quickly, well, you know, I might be the last Aarakocra of my tribe, the last Razorwing left, but you know, I've always preferred working on my own, as cynical as that may seem. It's not all bad.
Well, being a solo act is better than most things, but if you're in a community and with a valley of people who are friendly towards you and they kind of go back and forth, it's not all bad to have friends. I'm not forcing you to do anything, but making sure here in the valley that you don't do something extremely wary. If you do have a group, even though you said you fly solo, if you bring the group here,
Oh,
we'll try.
I don't fly solo anymore. I do have a group, and do I have my communication ring on me, or did they took that too?
Oh no, they stripped everything that they had that would probably be a liability and dangerous. Like anything
I'm
that is a
like,
liability, like any item that you had that was attuned, that you were using as weapons, like shield, any armor that you had except for like the stuff that you wear, they stripped all of that.
well, if you, there may or may not be a small group of people, maybe 4 or 5 people, who might be coming this way. Just know they're with me. But
How
they may
dangerous?
or may not be itching for a fight. They think y'all might have did something to me.
Okay, so how dangerous
They
is this group? Are
think
we
I'm in
talking about?
trouble.
Like how like we're gonna rate this? Are we rating this to where like a few of the Bracken Wings are just set forth into battle dangerous, or pretty much the Tyrant Wings, where like they're just like murder first. That's it.
I just chuckle. Put it this way. There's a contract to slay a dragon, and we're the ones to go and do it.
Deception.
No, I'm just saying that would be like the motto, not the motto, like the what's the word I'm looking for? Like
Shtick.
the gusto of our group is like we're ready for anything. We'll go off. We'll take it no matter what the danger is.
Oh, okay. Kind of looking.
That's what I'm
Uh,
trying to say. Is
okay,
like
okay.
if my group was tasked, like my group would be the one tasked to kill a dragon.
Kind of
It's
looking.
what I'm trying to say.
You see, okay, okay. So the Violet Wings. The Violet Wings were like they'll just do anything. Okay.
And they're usually not ones to think. They're like, well, I guess you could think of it as they're kind of like my razor wings.
What's the name of this little
Kill
group?
first, think second.
Who's the leader of this group, and what is the name of said group? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, if we had a leader, I'm pretty sure it's Demi.
Demi's kind of like gets like sneezes on Tarvol's shoulder. She sneezes on Tarvol's shoulder. I
And they call
swear.
us three. They call us iridescent.
Wrong campaign, people.
Slash. Oh yeah, okay. We're 3Ds.
God, dude, you had like the perfect thing.
You
in
had the perfect. It was the flow was perfect, and then iridescent.
All I gotta say is, leave it to me.
It's okay. You're doing great. Keep it up.
Yes, sir.
Iridescence is radiant pandemonium.
Yeah, that's right. As soon as I said that, I was like, wait, that's Radiant Pandemonium.
Kind of like getting it. So 3Ds or it's 3Ds, right?
3Ds. Don't ask me what they stand for.
I kind of want to know.
Dick and
Mostly
more
because
dick.
I don't remember.
Becca.
Well, you see, it's because three of us have, and I just lay it off there.
Drifters at Death's Door, I think. Was it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like looking, he's like, it doesn't matter. As long as they just don't set fire to this place, because we love this place. Like, you are kind of looking around. You, like, to your history, like, what came first were the Razor Wings. Next were the Violet Wings. Next being the Spear Wings, Bracken, and Tear Wings, like the Tyrant Wings.
Oh yeah, Drifters from Death's Door.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that stands for.
You pretty much have like the whole entire bracket. You are seeing a lot of Spear Wings in this whole entire valley, like flying around. A few are like children trying to like getting the bearing of their wings. Some of them are using their feather-like hands to fly because most of them don't have back wings. You see a few of them have one talon and the other one is metallic. Others are made from wood, made from stone. A few weapons around here, archery classes, sword training, spear training, glaive training, axe, pretty much weapon training from all around. A few clerics, books from the nines, a few archers and artisans. Um, Food is being flung around here from fish, meat, berries, a few leaves, plants. You are pretty much seeing a whole colony being like of everything around here. And what does Falchion kind of feel whenever he is seeing all of this? What does he feel?
Wow. This is more than I thought I'd ever have.
And you kind of see you kind of see Linus like immediately just like, oh wait, hold on. Now I forgot something. You kind of see him like go over to like a swatch of paint and puts a blue print of his like feather palm on your forehead, kind of like a bit of his thumbprint, of his feather thumbprint on your forehead. Mark tribe, like the blueprints on the forehead means visitors, guest.
So I'm now an honorary visitor of the Spearwing tribe.
Yes.
Nice. So basically, I have a visa.
Yeah, basically, you get free
I have
pass.
a I have a green card, guys.
It's a blue card.
Oh wow,
I
wow,
have a guys. I have
I think that's the wrong card,
guys.
homie.
raw.
Guys, I have a
As
blue card.
this starts to happen, you see a female dive bombs onto Linkus immediately,
I'm like, oh, hello.
and it's like you kind of like hear the voice again immediately, like, "All right, round 3, let's get this over with." You kind of like see him get up, push her off of him. Okay, then kind of like throws like a few jabs at her to where she's like able to like block off immediately, and
I'm
like
just like,
jumps up.
hey, hey, yo, hey, yo.
Kind of
Oh
like
no, it's looking grim. Oh,
jumps up for a few
he's
talent
on.
strikes.
Oh,
Throws out like a few talon strikes to kind of like push off to where you notice it's the same the avian that was in your village, like in like the little small remote village.
oh, she's the person that I trailed here.
Quite immediately like looks over and like she sees you. Brought a
I just go,
a razor
what's
wing
up?
here.
I just go, hey, as I like mark to the marking that he just gave me. Honorary visitor.
Oh, okay, so he's just visiting. Alright, then humble guess you've already met like the same cock of the walk here, supposedly new leader. And she kind of like holds out her feathered hand. I'm Uria.
I reach my hand out also.
She kind of like shakes and says, "I'm Uria."
Good to meet you.
Uria.
I'm Falchion.
Uria. You are EA Uria,
Mm-hmm.
and she is kind of eyeing you while you're wearing like these custom like casual clothing. She's noticing that you have like a few of your feathers missing, but like it's not enough to draw attention with like a few scarring lacing on there as well.
Yeah, I do have some scars, battle scars.
And I would say you are kind of looking at her a little bit. She also has like a few battle scars, like barbed wire battle scars.
Mm.
Kind of like looking at you up and down.
I just go, see your fair share of battles, huh?
I mean, if you want to call them battles, even though I slaughtered most of them.
Slaughter, huh? I like this one. Can I keep her?
Oh, you're coming on to me, are you?
I just say, relax.
Ah, such a shame. I thought you were a cock of the walk. You're just a beta male.
You got the cuck part right.
I mean, eh. But
Eh, that's what you think. Eh.
I mean, I don't know,
Oh,
Razorwing.
oh no! Now he has something to prove.
Kind of like looking at you, she kind of like walks around you up and down. Well, I don't know, Razorwing. Let's see how good that you are. I mean, your tribe name can't speak for you.
I just say, is that a challenge? I'm always up for a challenge.
And she kind of like moves around you, like she kind of like moves like a feline a little bit, and kind of like wraps around, kind of
Oh.
looking at your wings. Oh, someone's a little bit more aerodynamic.
It's like, yeah. Guess who followed you here? You're slow.
So you were the person following my trail. I knew someone was right behind me. Granted,
Right behind is an understatement. More like right below. You didn't even notice.
mainly because I really can't be surprised this much. Guess I'll let my guard down.
Got that right. Might want to put your guard up a bit more. Here's a warning. I'm dangerous.
She kind of like puts like two of like the little fingers like up to your beak, kind of closes it. Yeah, spicy, but not too, and kind of like checks you a little bit. Too dangerous.
I just go, oh!
Kind of like pushes you back and starts like jumps off back first. Come on, Razor Boy.
Kind of
And-
funny you don't have your weapons right now.
I'm like, look, this isn't exactly fair, okay?
kind of like looking to like she kind of like checks you.
Or are you talking you want a little bit of a hand-to-hand combat?
She kind of like checks you on the shoulder, kind of like walks back and jumps off. Come on, Razor Boy, keep up. And like, falls off and starts flying into the air.
Oh no, it's Bambi.
Oh!
He's a
I'm
little
just like,
critter, baby.
I just kind of like fan out my feathers and I'm like, I never back down from a challenge. As I like, and take off.
You
Where is he?
quite literally 15 minutes go by to where it's like at the 30-minute mark. The rest of your crew
I think I can cast a spell too to make myself even faster. Is it Long Strider?
it's Long Strider and Zephyr Strike, I think.
I can do Zephyr Strike, just makes me not
It just makes
provoke
it where you don't
opportunity.
get opportunity attacks.
Oh yeah.
But I can do Long Strider and it lasts for an hour.
Uh,
I can have a flying speed of 110 feet while dashing.
Incredible.
Yeah, that actually is. But like remaining for like the rest of the party, you guys are finally where it would be because
Yeah, I
you
do
are-
put Long Strider on for that.
but you guys are kind of like cut off immediately. The vines, there's like a giant vines and bush that is like tethered around by rock.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are pretty much at the spot. There's no one outside, but you are at the spot.
All right. What's wait? This is. He didn't say anything about there being nothing here. There's supposed to be.
Well, I mean, I
something here,
did tell
no?
you guys that there was a rock fortress with a vine entrance, and that you needed a whistle to get in. I did
It's
tell you
almost
guys
as
that.
if Fouchen's words are echoing into my head.
My bad, bro.
I think. What did he say? Something about some sort of fortress?
Demi starts sneezing again. Ugh. I feel like someone is having a pissing contest, and I'm not the judge/winner.
I feel like I wasn't invited, and I want to be. How do we get in here?
Kind of like looking around for some reason. I'm extremely pissed at that analogy. I want to get in. She kind of like starts looking around.
Out of all the animals I can shapeshift, I don't have a list. I wish I had a list, honestly. I wish I had a list. Okay, so it says animals I've seen. Question. Well, is there any weird creatures that could be useful that I've seen all up to this point?
Can you give me a memory check?
Memory check. What do I add to that?
It's wisdom plus proficiency.
Wisdom plus proficiency. Okay, good, because I'm stupid, dumb at their intelligence. Smack my butters, call me mama. That's a nat 20. But anyways, I still gotta add math. So my
Wisdom
plus
plus proficiency.
and what's my proficiency?
The thing that says proficiency bonus.
Proficiency is a 4.
Alright.
So a 20 plus 3 plus 4.
20 plus 3 plus 4, so 27.
Oh yeah. Dicey, thank you. Watch this be the only nat 20 I get this entire session.
Animals that you have transformed in are a list of array of bear, badger, deer, I would say horse being one, pigs, boars, cow. There are a few birds that you have been saying, but you cannot transform them into flying creatures.
No, not yet.
I would say a few ferrets. Pretty much like any land-based animal, I would 100% sure tell you have definitely seen.
Kind of a monkey.
Monkey, yes, you can.
Probably a small spider monkey though, because it did say like half size, so be smaller.
Yeah, you'd be the baby spider monkey that can wear clothes.
I want to shapeshift to a spider monkey, and I'm gonna try to climb the rocks.
Immediately, you see. Make sure you've been marking your wild shape.
Yes, this is my last wild shape.
You see Kino start to shapeshift into a monkey. I don't know, with a little spider monkey spinning on his hand. He looks like Diddy without clothes.
Uh-huh.
Hell yeah.
And starts sprawling up rocks. Give me athletics, and you have to use. I think it's your athletics, or you can use, or it's the creature's athletics.
I believe it's my athletics. I believe. Because I don't have this chart for monkeys, but I will
Alright.
use mine. Let's see,
There's a-
athletics. What the fuck is athletics?
Spider monkey.
Athletics. Okay, I want to get +2 to those. All right. Oh god, please be good. Please be good. Good roll. Good roll. It's not a good roll. Anyways, that's a 4 + 2.
Okay, then. You notice, kind of like, it starts like climbing straight up. It falls off immediately. But like the fourth grab, immediately, he feels like he is close. Like it has been like a quarter. That was like my dog. He had hit his butt. Like that high pitched scream. Yeah. But you are seeing the spider monkey like climb up. There's like a 3'4" spider monkey climbing straight up, and then out of nowhere, he's like a quarter of the way there, falls immediately back onto slab. Take 4 points of damage. You are knocked out of your wild shape. So
I think that's my whole wild shape's HP.
Yeah, because it's 1 HP. You are knocked out. You take the remaining 3. You land back first.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit on the ground and go, yep, that failed.
Yep, back first on a boulder. It's painful. You guys are pretty much outside here. Falchion is flying around, living probably one of his best lives, and we will pick up later next week.
Hi.
What's up?
That's what's up.
That is what's up. That was a very, very impactful adventure. Kanu failed. Multiple times.
You fell straight down
All I
into the
can
cliff.
say is, it'd be like that.
But
Guys, I do have a question though.
Yes.
So my wild shapes, do they copy my hair color by any chance? Like my fur color and stuff?
You can pretty much. It's up to you because like I can't control it. It's up to you. It's like a flavor tax.
Okay, I would say it was definitely a white and red spider monkey because that's what Kanu's hair is, white and red.
Huh.
All right then. So Zabimaru.
Yep.
Oh, I was gonna say Todoroki, but okay.
More Todoroki vibes, yeah.
But if anything, we will pick up next week where the group is trying to solve a door. Hopefully, this does not become like Critical Role. See you guys next time.
Unfortunately,
We will get somewhere, I promise.